think we are currently live. We're restarting the stream a little earlier. And that, what's going on here? Gotta make sure I get the chat going. Okay. Okay, what's this? What is that? Weird emoji fin on the stream, like on the logo fin. I don't know. Anyways, hey everybody. I know we don't got a lot of people here right now. Sorry for starting the stream a little later than expected, but we're here now. We're gonna start the stream. So yeah, as you can see, we're gonna be animating with a Blokees Transformer today, Optimus Prime, for the newest short that we'll be releasing this Wednesday. And that, so yeah, I did recently just pick up the Blokees TF1 Optimus. I gotta say, I really do like him. Really cool action figure. I don't really buy model kits. I'll tell you this, my thoughts. This is a model kit, like if you're not into model kits and you find them super confusing, and you don't know where to start, I'd say personally, as someone who isn't a model kit guy, this is a good start. So yeah, I did get 3 of them. You'll see the I saw the 3rd one if you know your Blokees Transformers, and that he will make an appearance in the video soon during the stream. So yeah, but we shall start animating right now. So again, apologies for starting the stream a little later than expected. Had some things going on this morning, you know. So yeah, you know how it be. But basically, right? Let's just go over some stuff for the channel and that. So that one video that I keep hiding, you know, it still does need more time to be made, but in all honesty, I do think it will release this week. And that it's just been very hectic in my life right now. And just, you know, I have been seeing a lot of news reports and stuff going on like everywhere, and it's been a bummer to see, you know. So, you know, but I am gonna do my best to ensure that the video is released. It may not be long. It's just a quick one and that. So, and I was looking at the schedule. If I am going to do my 2-week schedule idea, then basically what will happen is I will release a video on, like, because it would technically release, if I release a video this week, the video would release on August 29th, which is my birthday. And in my opinion, I wanted to release the video like not on the day of my birthday, because I just want to spend time celebrating my birthday, you know? So yeah. Yeah, it is hot in my room right now. Ooh. So yeah, just trying to think of some other stuff to talk about right now. It's like some stuff I don't know what I want to talk about right now. You know, there's a lot. So, but yeah, for starters, again, I want to just clarify. Apologies for the lack of uploads recently for full-length videos. You know, just life has gotten in the way of a lot of stuff. So, because of that, it's just been much harder to make a lot of content right now, you know? So, hopefully things, you know, like quiet down soon. You know, things can get a little back to normal. So, just gotta hope, you know? In other news, I did see a movie yesterday. I saw Weapons. You guys know that movie? I mean, I know it was like me and another person here. Thank you to the other person who's in here listening to me yap. I did see Weapons in IMAX actually yesterday. That one was really good. Like, not as good as Sinners and that, but in my rankings that I had for movies like of this year, horror wise, the like Weapons did dethrone 28 Years Later, where that was, because I like that. I like 28 Years Later. So yeah, but I would say personally, if you have it, go check it out. It is a horror movie. I have been asked a lot of questions by some people who want to see it, like, oh, was it scary? I would say, I get why you'd ask me that, but to me personally, like, it definitely has moments I think will scare people, right? But, I wouldn't say it's that scary, but it is very enjoyable. So, yeah, if you haven't, uh, go check out Weapons in theaters. It's worth it. Even IMAX. It is so much cooler in IMAX. And that. And I will be seeing another movie on, I believe, Thursday. It's one I've already seen before, but it's worth to go see again. It's Shin Godzilla. In case you don't know, Shin Godzilla's returning to the theaters. You know, the problem with the Blokees is like they're cool and all, but the lights on them. I've seen a lot of issue in a lot of people's videos. You know, you try to keep the glowing effect and that, but then the lights on them just keep going off when you're animating, you know? So, but yeah, I'm gonna go see Shin Godzilla. The 4K release in theaters. It releases this like Thursday, I believe. Pretty excited. I do like Shin. I think it's a good movie. But in my opinion, like, it's in the number 10 spot for Godzilla films. But in my opinion, if I remember correctly, I might have to do a massive rewatch of all the Godzilla movies. It is not in the top 5. I'd say it's maybe 6. So, yeah, but I cannot wait to go see Shin Godzilla in 4K on Thursday, and that it's gonna be pretty cool. Check your local theaters, see if there's showings in your area. So yeah. All right, I think it's time to reveal the other thing. This one's gonna be like a short one, like a short stream, and that. So yeah, but for those that are joining us, it's actually like I'm gonna say this: if you're a fan of this version of Optimus, then I say you came in at the right time, because you might have noticed I labeled this one Optimus Prime stop motion, right, with TF1 as the thumbnail. Well, you know, and I think we know by now when I do these streams, even though this is our third one doing this, I usually say which version it is, right? But the reason I didn't say TF1 Optimus for this was for one reason, actually. Because he's going to be in it. Yeah, this is a little joke with some friends in another server, like in a Discord server that I'm in. But, yeah. So, if you don't know the audio, you can piece together what the audio will be, I'll be shocked. You know? So, yeah, but, yeah, there's two Optimus Primes in this video. Yeah, so yes, I do have two Blokees Optimuses, and I also have TF1 Megatron, and that. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest, these are really cool. Like, I really do like these model kits. Will I pick up more? Maybe. Oh, what's this? I'm trash at stop motion. Hello, worst hour. And to Saw, I see you're in chat. I'm gonna tell you this little advice for someone who's been doing animation for decades. Well, it's like a decade. Let's see. To be honest, the next Blokees I'm getting is probably the Soundwave Action Edition. Action Edition? What do you mean Action Edition? Is it like? Because I'm gonna tell you this. I'm like a casual Transformers fan. I do like Transformers and that. But to be honest with you here, I more like TF1. I mean, I like Michael Bay's, but I don't know. I like the TF1 more. So tell me more about that Soundwave. As I'm about to say, like, you know, will I be picking up more Blokees? I don't know. I like them. I like the three that I have. It's just that for, you know, me personally, like, oh, hi Jara. Oh my, that is a Gyro Productions. That is a name I have not heard in years. The Crazy Kaiju. Oh my, this is an honor. Have here. Oh my god. And let's see. Google it because action figure edition equals big model kit plus a bunch of cool stuff. I will Google it after the stream. I will do that. But yeah, I'm gonna say this. I like the Blokees Transformers. Thank you, Gyro. Like, I'll say this, right? I like the oh, it's turned off. Optimus's eyes literally turned off as I took the photo. So, but yeah, I will say this, right? Even though I like these ones that I have, I'll show the other guy later and all that, who I got. But, yeah, I don't know, maybe I might pick up more. Again, I'm just like a casual Transformers fan. If I was gonna get another one, because, you know, I got two Optimuses, you might think, oh, I'm gonna get the Bayverse Megatron. No, I'm not a big fan of how Megatron looks in the Michael Bay universe. So if I was gonna get any, I don't know if this is an unpopular one to say, I get TF1 Starscream. Because I did recently rewatch Transformers 1 with my partner. She loved it. I think she liked it. Hope she did. I mean, if she did, that's great. I mean, I love it. You know, even if it doesn't get a sequel, in my opinion, it's like, I view it as like, oh, this is how it always happened. You know, the fall of Optimus and Megatron. Or, you know, Orion Pax and D16. That's the way I view it. More optimistic than that. So, yeah. I think that's a cool way of just viewing it. You know, I'm gonna ask, do you guys want me to make a Transformers stop motion? Like, I don't think they would transform in that, you know? It would just be, you know, of them fighting and that, you know? Would you guys want that? Like, would you want me to make a Transformers? Like, we're talking a full-length video here type of stop motion, you know? Would you want that? Please let me know. I might post a poll later about this. And, see if you're all interested. Any stop motion is a good stop motion, man. That is true. That is true. So, if you all want that, you know, I do want to make one. But, you know, I gotta fix the schedule because I think we all know I don't have to repeat what happened. But I would try and release it for, I don't know, maybe December. We'll see. But, you know, speaking of delayed stop motions, Rise of Ultraman's season finale. So, I did talk, the person reached out to me whose lines are currently delayed. If I remember correctly, they did say they're going to work on getting the lines out this week. So, okay. So we got 2 for a Transformer stop motion. We'll host a poll later. I might post it today, tomorrow, so keep an eye out on my community tab page for a poll for, if you want Transformers stop motion. Because I don't know, if you're all interested, I'll happily do it. At 13, and now the stream went up 13 people. I say, hey guys, should I do one? Hey, everyone just join. You want me to do a Transformer stop motion, like a full-length one? We have that poll. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna make sure I get out. Hello, Goji. I'm gonna say this, right? I could say December. I just gotta figure out how to get around the lighting effect for the Blokees Transformers. You know, make sure that doesn't, you know, turn off when a cool fight scene happens. So, yeah. But I've been trying to get my style motion done for a post, but I animate around the lines. And my room is horrible for lighting since there's windows I can't cover. Understandable. I'm gonna tell you this. Like, literally, I have like this one light right here, like one desk light and one big light here. Like, we're talking big lamp light, because the room I'm in, where I animate, this is a dining room. Like, my entire collection is in a dining room. And that. So, yeah. That's why there's like a really big light here. And, you know, I'm gonna say this. I have been thinking recently, right? Because I think a lot of people, like a lot of you do want to see what my room, like my collection looks like, right? So I was thinking, you know, I'm going to jokingly say this, but if this can actually happen, that'd be cool. And that, so, here's a joking thing I'm going to say, okay? If we could get, because I have been looking, right? And as you all know, there's one video I made decades ago when the channel was co-ran by me and my father. It's Godzilla and Ultraman, the dumbest video I've ever made, right? That has held the title for my most popular video for like years. I don't know how. So, yeah, but the thing I'm going to say is there's one video, all right, that I made titled T-Rex versus Giganotosaurus. That video is doing surprisingly well. And that, like, we're talking crazy well. So, I don't know, the joke I'm going to say is like, oh, if we can get T-Rex versus Giganotosaurus to top or dethrone Godzilla and Ultraman, the dumbest video I ever made on this channel, and have it be the most highly viewed video, I might do a collection tour. You don't have to. I'm joking. And that, when I will do a collection or like a room tour, I don't know. You know, I don't know. Would you all be interested in seeing what the, my room / office? Okay, well, this isn't my bedroom. This is my collector room. Would you be all interested in seeing that? In all seriousness? Like, do you want to see what it all looks like? The whole entire collection? Because to my knowledge, you've all only seen the, like, the closest that I've gotten to showing you the collection was in Sonic vs. Shadow, the Battle for the Taco, the video where I talk about what happened on the channel. And, I think I showed it once a little bit in the last live stream, maybe the InArt Batman stream. I don't remember, but if you guys want to see my collection, please let me know. So, yeah, just let me know. Oh, Transformers, finally! I could see you've been waiting, Bumblebee. I don't know if you just got your Bumblebee, but I'm going to say this. I'm going to have a poll later today or tomorrow asking if you want more Transformer stop motions on the channel. All right, Gyro is saying do a collection video. All right. Okay, we're gonna do the joke. Okay. If T-Rex versus Giganotosaurus can dethrone Godzilla Ultra in the dumbest video I've ever made, I'll do a collection tour. Better yet, I'll even do a Transformer stuff. Oh shit! I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes, please, and my life is yours. Okay, Kratos. Thank you. So, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, dethrone. I'm kidding. I don't know when I'll do it. I'll think of something. I want to be a special occasion type of thing, you know? So, you know, because it's going to be like a video I don't usually do and that, right? So, it has to be like some sort of special occasion type of video. And I would say like, oh, let's get the channel to, I'll do it when we get the channel hits 20K. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We're not gonna, that's not gonna be the way I'm doing it, you know, no. Because I'm like, even though we just recently hit 10K this year, I'm not gonna say get the channel to 20K. If that happens, cool. But I don't know, I'll think of something, we'll see. But it will be a special occasion type of thing, you know, because it's like a video I don't usually post or, you know, making that. You know, so we'll see. We'll see what I do. Be something cool. So yeah, but you know, Bumblebee, you mentioned Invincible in your quotes when you saw I was doing Transformers and that. I want to talk about something. As we all know, Jada Toys revealed some Invincible figures. Oh, hello, Dino Guy. So, as we all know, Jada Toys revealed some Invincible figures. I was talking on call with some friends. I do plan on making a stop motion in that with some Invincible characters. But I'm going to be honest, I do not like, I'm going to get them all. I'm going to get Mark / Invincible. I'm going to get Kid Omni-Man, and I'm going to get Conquest. But I don't think I'll do I'm getting the ankle baby. Damn. Sea salt. Sea salt! I need you, sea salt! Yeah, but anyways, so I don't think, like, currently right now, right? Like, I'm gonna do, like, I'm gonna make a video with, like, I'll eventually make a video with Mark. Maybe, Oliver. But, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if you would all want this, but I kind of want to do, like, because I know a lot of people are gonna do, you know, Mark first, right? I don't know how many people are gonna make a video with Conquest first. So what I'm trying to get at here is I'm gonna make a video with Conquest fighting someone. I haven't decided who it will be. Like, the thing is, I want to make it a video, right, of a character. Like, we could all have a vote here, you know. But basically, it has to be a character. Conquest is. I'm not saying that one out loud. The audience could read that comment. Hey, you can't retract it. I saw that. But basically, I think I can. But the thing is, the live poll thing would be like I can do a live poll. I can, right? Yeah, I can. But the thing is, what I'm trying to get at is I don't know who I want Conquest to fight yet. Oh, hello, Mr. Bort, and that. Like, I don't know who I want Conquest to fight yet, you know? I want it to be a character that, you know, could lose to Conquest, but could still, you know, hold his ground or her ground, you know? I don't know who I want to be. It has to be 6-inch scale, of course, so nobody going suggesting me using some DC multiverse, okay? What frames per second are you using? What camera? Frames per second, 23 to 24. Camera, I use an iPad. And then here's where it gets crazy, right? It all on, like, I do a lot of the visual-ish touch-ups on an app called VN. You can download on the App Store if you have a Mac. And then I did it all on iMovie on the Mac. So yeah, what's this? Making an army of Lego people for funny. I could, but I'm gonna say that video, I don't think you're gonna get that one for a bit. Do you know how, like, if we're talking all my Lego minifigures, that video is gonna be like, you're gonna have to wait a month, I'd say. I'm just saying, you know, you'd have to give me some time. But yeah, the Jada Toys the Jada Toys Conquest figures. Yeah, guys, the show's about Conquest. It always has been. And that, but no, the Jada Toys Invincible figures, to my knowledge, from what I've heard, they do not release until some point of next year. So I don't know when that is. I want to say it's hopefully soon. How long have you been animated for? Like, in general, I'm gonna be honest, like, even though the channel says I have been, like, like, I've started this channel, like, me and my father started this channel. I took more ownership when, you know, I was the age to have my own YouTube account. And that being, like, what, 13? Basically, I've been, like, even though I've been animating for 12 years, it's actually been longer than that. I have been animating for, I think, 13 or 14 years. So it does take a lot, you know? Sadly, it'll take forever, but more set up for the Army versus Conquest. Oh my god. I think you are underestimating how many Lego minifigures I have. Good luck. Thank you, Bart. But I think, you are incredibly underestimating how many minifigures I have. Like, when I do a collection tour or studio tour, you're all gonna see. It's a lot. So, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, maybe we could do that. The Lego one could be a second one if Conquest wins. And that, right? But a little part of me, like, I was thinking Batman would fight Conquest. But I'm like, seems like a lot of people will do, you know, Batman versus Conquest. I just have that feeling to try and be unique. I was then thinking Century, maybe, for that. But, I just don't know yet, you know? So, if anyone has any suggestions besides a Lego army on who Conquest should fight when the Invincible figures by Jada Toys are released, and, you know, if Jada's watching this, you want to sponsor that, you know, maybe give me some products when they release, I'll be happy to do it. I'm kidding. I don't think they will, you know? That'd be cool if they did, but I think that's highly unlikely. So, yeah. Batman, no deaths within 2 minutes with prep time. Oh, of course. You know, if Batman just had to do it right away, he'd lose. But, let's be honest. You give Batman enough prep time, he could do it. It's Batman. Megatron, he's pretty dope and can fly. That is true. That is true. However, I mean, I could make it a jokey one. I do have Megatron, like the TF1 Megatron here. I'm not sure if that would be it. Yeah, 2 conquests. Paint 1 is anti-conquest. Gyro, I'm not gonna lie, that is a pretty good idea. If you have my Instagram, DM me details on how we make anti-conquest. Would it just be like where the white is on his suit, it's gray, and where the gray is on his suit, it's just white? If you got that idea, I'm just saying, man. I think, I'm just saying, let's let Gyro cook here. He knows what he's talking about here. So, yeah, I'm planning on doing some Gundam v Halo stop motions, you know. That sounds really cool. That sounds absolutely cool. Okay, I'm gonna watch this because I think now the animation is completed. Dude, finally somebody else making animations with Blokees. I'm currently making a 90-minute film with those in my plastic armor, man. Cool to see other creators making these kinds of videos. Thank you. This is gonna be a one-off, but like I said, some point of the day or tomorrow, and that I will be making a poll for if y'all want a Transformers stop motion. I might make it for a special occasion, because like I said, I'm not the biggest Transformers fan, but I do like TF1. Like Bizarro, just black and white can be one way. Ooh, that sounds like a cool idea. Well, think about that, you know? If Blokees, not Blokees, if Jada wants to sponsor me, give me 2 conquests and we can do that idea. Okay, I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna get them, don't worry. Even though things are going on, I'll get them, don't worry. So, but yeah, we'll see what I do for the Invincible stop motion. And of course, I'll eventually make a stop motion with, you know, Mark and that. And I'm gonna be honest, like Bizarre Quest, that Bizarro Quest. Yeah, but I'm gonna say this, right? I gotta give props to Jada Toys, because like everyone, including myself, all thought Wave 1 would consist of, like, let's be honest, we all thought it was gonna consist of Mark, Adam Eve, and Omni-Man. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually really shocked and impressed that they did those 3, and those 3 are scene-specific characters. So I give my props to them. And I know a lot of people are saying like, oh, they should have just done regular Mark, but I feel like, you know, people, like, if they'll buy 2 Marks and that, right? So in that way you can paint that one to be his regular suit. To be honest, you could film the Lego Army thing V-Conquest, and when you get the fig, just take a bunch of photos in different poses and mix it together like Invincible animators. That is true. You think they'll let me on the Invincible team after that? Do you think Robert Kurtman's watching this? Hey, Robert, if you're watching this, can I help with Invincible? Can I play a character? Let's see your work you're doing right now if you want. Alright, you guys want the raw footage of the animation? Because this is all going to be animated. So this is going to be animated. It's going to be edited. And it'll look like it came straight out of the show. That's true. That is true. Okay, so you guys want to see the raw footage that I got? Because we're done animating. Let's see. I'll show the footage. And that, just want to make sure everyone's paying attention here. And yes, I wasn't kidding. I literally use an iPad. So, and if you're wondering what app, Stop Motion Studio. So, okay, here we go. Here's the raw footage. Oh, wait, I forgot. So yeah, as you can see here, This is the standard one. I use like 23 or sometimes 24. It depends on the scene. But just, okay, we're all watching, making sure. So I'm going to push play now. All right. And then you could get insanely quick before other enemies. That's true. That's true. We'll see. But I don't want to rush it, you know? I want to take my time on it because I do love Invincible. But yeah, there you go. There's a grail. Alright. But yeah, so, okay. I'm going to show you guys now the Blokees Transformers I have. So we know who there is. So, of course, we got Michael Bay Optimus. Oh, you guys can see it? You can see the animation? Okay, hold on a sec. Sorry. Alright, oh. Why'd I go on Safari? Okay, can y'all see it now? Can you see my screen? Let's show the footage one more time. Oh, there's a glare. Okay, your ceiling light was on. Oh, that makes sense. I think that's my window. Oh, give me a sec. Okay, better? Oh, you guys saw my face there. Ooh, you know what I look like? I'm a real person. Pause it right, you can see a little bit of my face. But, can you see it, like, right now? And that, okay, so here's the raw footage. Alright, so, there we go. Sorry, I like to keep my window open sometimes. And that, anyways, so, we got yes, we got Transformers 2007 Optimus. I did get him from Amazon. And that, so, like, he seems to be a pretty easy one to get. Here in Canada, at least. I like him. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the Michael Bay Transformers, but I do like Optimus. That holds some nostalgic purposes for me. And then we got the TF1 Optimus Prime here. He was impossible to find. Like, he is genuinely impossible. Like, he is so much on the aftermarket. I got him for 40 Canadian. A little pricey, but the way I see it, I know the store owner and that at the mall. It's Imagine Plus at West Edmonton Mall. I believe he watched my channel, so if he's watching, hi, and that. But basically, yeah, he thankfully had this. I think this was their only one that they had of him. So, you know, it was really good to get him, and you might have all saw with the third Blokees Transformers I have, because this is technically my first one that I got. So yeah, but here's the other one. It's Decepticons! Rise up! Yeah, I got Megatron. Was really, really impressed by Megatron. You know, like it was just gonna be him and this guy. But I couldn't find him, so I was like, okay, I'll just go with this one. And that. But honestly, I'm glad I have these. For some reason, I think I have bad luck. Because, like, you know, like, I just have this weird feeling, right? That because I have, like, an odd number of Transformers figures, it's like, I don't know, I have, like, some sort of bad luck. So I might get a third, a fourth, one, so it has to be like I'd say Decepticon. I'm not buying Megatron. Not buying Michael Bay's Megatron. I'm not a big fan of that. So, but we'll see. But you know, this is the display I have for TF1 Optimus. And if you want to know what the fourth one would be, 100% Starscream from Transformers 1. I love Steve Buscemi. He's funny. He's a very goofy voice. I love him. If we could cast him more in a Starscream going forward with future projects, I'd have no problem with that. So, yeah. Also, I really like this Optimus because, like, you can open this up and it shows the matrix of leadership. I think that's the name. If not, then again, it just shows you. I know somewhat about Transformers, but this is the little display I have going on with like on my shelf at least for TF1 Optimus and Megatron. Oh, you know who's another character I would get if I can't get Starscream? I get Sentinel Prime. Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool piece. But yeah, I would get Sentinel Prime from TF1. He was so cool. Like, he was definitely a very antagonizing villain. He was, like, you know, awful. But I really liked Sentinel and all that. From what I heard, Sentinel, like, to my understanding, because most of my Transformers knowledge comes from Pointless Hub. If you haven't watched Pointless Hub, he's really funny. Really funny channel. But yeah, that's where most of my knowledge comes from. If I remember correctly, he said that Sentinel is still like a newish character. And he doesn't really have a backstory besides like, oh, he just betrays Prime at some point. And that. So, I don't know, I really like John Hamm's performance. I like John Hamm. So, yeah, but anyways, here is the little pose a little display that I got for Optimus and Optimus and Megatron. Of course, it's just Megatron with his rise up pose. Optimus is more in a leader stand pose, like that he's just basically saying to everyone, like, Autobots, we need to ensure that Cybertron is protected at all costs. Hey, if you're wondering, I'm going to voice Optimus in this. If you want to hear my Megatron impression, here you go. It's, this isn't over, Prime. I know, it needs work. I'm going to work on that. But yeah, I'm trying to do a Chris Hemsworth Optimus voice. And yeah, but yeah, basically, in short, I will do Optimus versus Megatron whenever I feel like the time is right. It might be December. We'll see. If things get back to normal, things get less confusing and all that, it's going to be these two battling each other. Optimus looks like he's in a rollout pose, to be honest, because he has like a dope pose right after. What's it called? Muscle Man Megs. Are you saying my impressions of Megatron sounds like Muscle Man? Because I could make that whole bit in the video that my impression is so bad of Megatron that it's just Muscle Man. I'll do it. I will do it. Don't like, none of you test me. I'll do it. I will just have Megatron sound like Muscle Man for the entirety of that video. I'll do it. But yeah, for this guy here, here's my impression. And that it's basically just like, Autobots, sometimes to win a war, you just gotta break a few rules and go, and that, you know what I mean? You just gotta do it. Nobody tell anyone though. So, I don't know, I'm thinking it through. I have been thinking, I got like a little rundown idea planned out for the Blokees Transformers bigger stop motion and all that. So, but yeah, with that, I think that wraps it up. I think that's gonna wrap up the stream here. I think, personally, I don't have the animations finished. I just talked about some stuff. The future of the channel, like I said, I'm gonna try and make sure I get this one video. Like, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading any long videos and mostly shorts for the last few weeks. Just, again, life has gotten in the way. A bunch of stuff has happened. Hopefully it does seem like things are somewhat starting to cool down in my life. And, yeah, so hopefully, like I said, just throughout the whole year and that, until things, I'd say, get fully back to normal. Basically, it's going to be 2 weeks and that of videos on Fridays. Shorts, of course, will release on Wednesdays and that. Yeah, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, next year's Summerthon, because we're not going to do the usual Christmas uploads and that, sadly. So hopefully next year's Summerthon, there's no issues. Because, I don't know, it just seems like, for me, from what I've noticed, I have never had a successful Summerthon without there being problems happening. I think the only time, if I remember, like, definitely last year, like, there was a few delays in that, but it was still videos releasing, right? And then there was, like, I believe, I think it was 2020? I think I started Summerthon 2020. No, it had to be 2021. I don't remember. It was, like, around that time, right? So hopefully things get back to normal. Things start to cool down and that. So, but yeah, for next week's animation, there might be one, might not. We'll see what I'm animating. I just gotta work on some videos, gotta do some stuff, and of course prepare to see Shin Godzilla in theaters this week. And again, if you haven't, please go check out Weapons in theaters. It's really good movie. I loved it, but it's not as good as Sinners or Superman. It's up there, but I like Sinners and Superman more. So yes, thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna go edit the animation and that, work on some other stuff, and just keep working and that. So I'll hopefully see you all on Friday. Hopefully you're tuning in on Wednesday at 10:30 Mountain Time to check out the stop motion with the two Optimuses and that, find out what they were saying, what's going on, and all that. So yeah, thank you for everyone who tuned in. I'm pretty sure this is the longest stop motion stream I've done for a very short video, because it's just now me yapping. I don't think it's my longest stream. I'm pretty sure right now the Spider-Man one's still the longest one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in, like, next week. And all right, peace out for now, everyone. Bye-bye. So yeah, bye-bye, and peace out.